One of my favourite books from a few years back is John Brockman's book, This Will Make You Smarter. For this video, I've blatantly blagged his title, although I'm going to present my own ideas rather than any of his. Instead, here are 3 less well-known concepts that will make you a smarter project manager. Concept 1 is Pareto Efficiency. When you reach a point when you can no longer find a way to allocate your resources in a more efficient way, you have reached Pareto Efficiency. You may not be able to find a perfect solution, but Pareto Efficiency represents the optimal solution, the best you can find. What this means is that you can no longer improve the situation in one part of your project without making the situation worse by an equal amount in another part of your project. A Pareto improvement is an improvement where you can achieve that. You're not yet at Pareto efficiency, and therefore a Pareto improvement is where you can make an improvement in resource allocation in one part of your project without an equivalent detriment elsewhere. And yes, if you're wondering, it is the same Pareto. Vilfredo Pareto, the Italian economist from the end of the 19th and the start of the 20th century. And it's he who gave his name to the Pareto principle, better known as the 80-20 rule, which is far more widely known than the concept of Pareto efficiency. Concept number 2 is preserving optionality. This is the strategy of not making decisions until all uncertainties have been clarified. This way, you'll keep your options open rather than closing them down too soon. Of course, this isn't always possible in a project environment, but do fight the urge to make a decision too soon. Because the saying that any decision is better than no decision simply isn't always true. The third concept is that of a forcing function. A forcing function is any task, activity, or event that compels you to take a particular course of action, and therefore to achieve a desired result. In Japanese, the term poka-yoke refers to forcing functions as a design principle. Poka-yoke means to design a product in such a way that it cannot be misused and used in a dangerous manner. A good example is the asymmetry designed into components that need to fit into particular slots in the right orientation, such as memory cards. It used to apply to the old USB plugs and sockets, USB-A, which is still part of many devices. USB-C takes a different approach to poka-yoke. It's not that you can't put them in upside down, it's that it doesn't matter which way you put them in, they will still work properly. Both are forcing functions. One forces you to insert the USB cable correctly. The other forces correct insertion by allowing you to rotate it and insert it in any orientation. Forcing functions are ideal in projects for any valuable but unappealing tasks or processes that you need people to carry out on your project. Largely, they'll be related to things like governance, like record keeping, version control, configuration management, cost management. Those sorts of operations, those sorts of processes are not what anybody enjoys doing, and therefore designing the process with forcing functions that compel people to do it properly will ensure good governance. So if you use, for example, a document management system which automatically up-issues the version of a document every time you save it and prevents anyone making changes to the previous versions, that's a forcing function. So, Pareto Efficiency, preserving optionality, and forcing functions. All simple, small concepts. Individually, may not make a huge difference, but applying those concepts to your projects cumulatively can make you a better project manager and make your projects more successful. Please do give us a thumbs up if you like this video. There's loads more great content to come, so please subscribe to our channel and hit the bell so you don't miss any of that content. And I'll look forward to seeing you in the next one.